Hello everyone, I'm Balaji, the host for this session, and I would like to welcome you all to an exciting webinar on Zoho Sheet, a powerful spreadsheet tool to manage your data. With me, I have Rohit, who will co-host this session.
Hello, everyone. Discuss Zoho Sheet, where collaboration meets innovation in synergetic, smart, and simple interface. Zoho Sheet transforms the way teams work together, seamlessly connecting data and fostering a truly interactive environment. Designed for intuitive navigation, it empowers users to create and manage complex sheets with ease. Its compatibility with Excel ensures a smooth transition for all your data needs, making Zoho Sheet the ultimate tool for dynamic and creative workplaces. Embrace the future of collaboration with Zoho Sheet, where idea comes to life effortlessly.
Perfect, Rohit. Can you provide us with more insights on today's session?
So, Balaji, in today's session, we'll cover how to import data from various sources and effectively organize it using Zoho Sheet's built-in feature. Additionally, we'll explore different methods to represent data for better understanding, and also we'll check on some tips and tricks for making your data not only functional but also visually appealing.
Thanks for letting me know. And where do we start when it comes to working with data in Zoho Sheet?
First thing first, to play with data in a spreadsheet, the initial step is to input the data you have. This is crucial because you need data to work with before you can do anything else. You have various options to bring in data into Zoho Sheet.
All right, can you guide me through the different ways data can be imported into a spreadsheet?
Of course, yes. In the Zoho Sheet dashboard, you will find the upload button on the top bar. From there, you can upload your data. First, let's say you have some data on your machine, you can choose the upload spreadsheet, choose files from your machine, or if you have a public URL of the document, you can also use that to import document to Zoho Sheet. Additionally, if you also use any other cloud service like Google Drive, Box, OneDrive, or Dropbox, you can also use our import from Cloud Drive option to import data. You can also find the same set of options within the spreadsheet under the File tab as well. Let's say when you import a CSV file to Zoho Sheet, you have some data on your monthly report, you have to import that. So under the File menu, go to Import, select the CSV file that you want to import, and while you import the data, you will have option to select the required number of columns that you want to move to Zoho Sheet. So you can see here, I'm importing a monthly report document here. So as soon as I select the file, I get option to select the required set of columns. You can easily eliminate the unwanted columns. You can change the delimiters like the comma, semicolons, and also you can change the format of date column here. So here I'm going to just change it to date, month, year. Once it is done, I have different importing options. I can import that as a new sheet, new template. I can replace the current spreadsheet. I can replace the current sheet, or I can append the data to a current sheet, or I can replace from starting from a cell.
I want to discuss some real world scenarios where companies handle large amounts of data and need to organize it effectively in a spreadsheet.
Can you give us some industry specific examples, Balaji?
Sure. Let's look at a scenario where a software development company needs to juggle several projects at once. They want to track support calls, manage feature requests, and monitor ticket status to prioritize their issues effectively. So how can they organize their data to meet these needs?
Well, you can use features like data cleaning, sorting, hiding rows and columns. You can insert a table, and also you can group and ungroup set of rows and columns.
Okay, that gives me a basic idea how data organization can be done in Zoho Sheet. Can you explain more about these features? How these can be used in this scenario? For instance, if I have empty cells or need to fix inconsistencies or handle duplicates and unique entries, how should I proceed?
Sure, Balaji, we have option for that. Go to the data tab and select the tab cleaning. So here, go to the data tab on the top band and you have the data cleaning. And here you can choose different operations. So here I'm going to select fix inconsistencies. And the next step, you need to select the required column that you need to clean. So here I'm going to clean the client name column. I'm just replacing the inconsistencies. And also I got some missing values. I can fill with previous value in the column. And I can also find any duplicates or uniques. And also I can check the frequency of data getting repeated in my document. And next, we also have sorting option. So here I'm going to sort my data based on the client name. select the required rows that you want to sort, and on the top right band, you have the sorting option. Select that and you can sort ascending or descending. So here I'm going to just sort it in ascending way. In addition to this, you can also sort based on condition. So we have custom sort. So here you can sort based on different columns. So first you can sort based on column D, then column A or column C. And you also have list option where you can select contain headers, or you can select to be case sensitive. And also you can change the orientation either from top to bottom or left to right. Once we are done with sorting, we got advanced filters to filter your data in more refined way. For example, if you want to just focus on closed ticket resolution status, so here I'm going to select the resolution status column. I have resolved, pending, and closed tickets. So I'm going to filter this based on the closed status. Apply the filter, and here just select the closed cell value. Now I'll get all the closed ticket details. In addition to this, you can also filter based on colors if you have applied colored text. So we have the text color option, and also we have custom filters. You can filter based on certain conditions. So here I'm just select the green color. So that will get me all resolved tickets right here. In Zoho Sheet, we have advanced filter option. We say that because you can save this filter as a document filter, so that whenever a collaborator open this document, they can see the filter that you have applied. And also you can save this filter in a particular name. So later when you open the document, you can just click on the saved filter and the filter will get applied. Next up, we have tables. You can also insert tables into your spreadsheet. Just go to the format tab on the top band and you have tables. Just choose the color theme of your preference and select the ranges, and you can insert a table.
Sorry to interrupt, Rohit. I can understand how data cleaning, sorting, and advanced filters can help with data organization. But I guess even our users might also wonder, how does adding a table help to organize your data? Could you get more into that, please?
It's a good question, Balaji. Adding a table can help you out to organize data in a structured format, making it easier to read and understand. This is particularly useful when dealing with large data set. You can easily define boundaries to your data to identify where the data starts and ends. Formatting the table is also very simple. Just click on the table that you have just created, and the table option will get popped up on the right band of the sheet. Click on that, and you have options to edit the name. You get header option. You can give total number of rows, banded rows. You can select the first column, last column, or banded columns. And we also have different color themes. You can change your theme of your tables anytime. And also, in case if you wish to delete a table, you can easily do that from the same table properties button. On the right band, the table button, just scroll down a bit and you'll find remove table option. While removing a table, we also show an option to remove the table and keep the format, or remove the table and format. So here I'm going to choose remove table and format. This will clear the format and the table, but my data will get retained on the sheet. I hope this clears your question, Balaji.
Yes, it does, Rohit, but it brings up another question. So as we were talking about tables, so now I need to group some rows and columns. Additionally, I want to hide certain rows or columns from other collaborators. Does Zoho Sheet provide an option to do that?
Balaji, grouping rows and columns in Zoho Sheet will allow the organization to easily manage data. You can simply select the rows and columns that you want to group. So here I'm going to group a set of support agents. I'm going to select a set of agents. Then go to the data tab on the top band and you have the group and ungroup option. Go there, click on group rows. Now you can see the particular set of agents got grouped. You can easily hide them and unhide them. Moving on, you also have an option to create subgroups and parent groups. So within this group I just created, I'm going to create a subgroup. So I'm going to select another set of agents. The same option, select the agents, go to data, group, and group rows. Now you can see I have a parent group and also a subgroup in it. Similar to grouping the data, ungrouping the data is also very simple. Just select the grouped data, go to the same tab, data tab, and you click on ungroup and the selected rows will get ungrouped. Moving on, we have hide and unhide rows. Managing the visibility of rows and columns in Zoho Sheet is straightforward. Simply select the rows that you want to hide. So here I'm going to hide some sensitive customer information. So I'm going to select the particular set of rows, right click on it, and you'll have the hide option. Now you can see these 12 rows got hidden from my collaborators.
Thank you, Rohit, for explaining these features. These capabilities are not just limited to the software industry alone. So any sector dealing with large volumes of data, such as finance managing transaction records, or healthcare maintaining patient information. So they can obviously benefit from these functionalities. And next up, I would like to discuss data entry and representation. So we have already inputted the data and we have now organized it. So once the data is organized, how can users represent their data? Like, do we have any formatting tools or features in Zoho Sheet for this?
Certainly, Balaji. We have several tools available to present your data effectively, such as cell formatting, top-down lists. You can insert images, hyperlinks within text, and checkboxes.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. But how can these tools benefit the specific use case we are discussing today? So it will be easier for attendees to understand it based on the same use case.
Sure, Balaji. So in this particular sheet, under the format tab, I have the format cell option where I can change the accounting type, I can change the currency type, I can even change the date format that I need. We have different fraction options. We also have custom option. In more formats, you can format the decimal of the number that you're working on. I need it in the decimal places. I can change the date and time format. I can set that. In addition to this, I can also add my custom format code if needed.
Okay, that's great. But what if I need to categorize this data based on priority levels and differentiate them using different colors? How should I achieve that?
We also got that covered. Another valuable feature is our pick list. So user can tailor their sheet using the picklet option. So in this particular sheet, I have a column called priority level. So I'm going to prioritize my ticket based on high, medium, and low. Just select the column, go to insert, and you have the pick list option. And if you have already have the data on the particular column, you'll get picked it up. So here I have the medium and high. I'm also going to use the theme option to fill the cell color. So for medium yellow, for red high, and I'm going to add a new value low with green. So once you apply that on the selected column or a row, so you can see the pick list got applied. Just click on the drop down and fill the cells.
Perfect. Okay, so this does make the data look more organized. Additionally, I also want to include extra information such as a screenshot of the issue or an image of the log. Can I insert an image in Sheet?
Yes, you can. User can enhance their spreadsheet by integrating images directly into a specific cell. So in the sheet, I'm going to insert the image. So go to the insert tab and you have images, select insert on a cell, upload the image from your machine. Now you can see that image got inserted on the cell. You'll also have an expand button. So this will show you the complete image. Not only you can insert the image inside a cell, you can also insert it over the cell. Go follow the same steps. You have image over cells option. Select the image from your machine or from your library. To insert, this is how it's going to look. Addition to that, you can also hyperlink any URLs to your text. It will provide more details to the work that you're doing. So here I have like number of tickets. I want a hyperlink to the original ticket that I was working on. So select the cell, go to insert, hyperlink, paste the URL, done. And also you can also just select the cell, right click on it, you'll get the same hyperlink option, enter the URL, and that particular web page will get hyperlinked to the data. And also in Zoho Sheet, you can easily insert checkboxes or notes directly into your spreadsheet by accessing the insert menu. Checkboxes are particularly used for team agents to mask tasks or ticket completion status efficiently. Similarly, adding notes allows them to provide additional details related to clients or specific tickets, enhancing communication and documentation within the team.
These sound incredibly useful for data representation, Rohit. Being able to insert checkboxes and notes directly into the spreadsheet will definitely streamline task management and client communication processes. It seems like Zoho Sheet provides a comprehensive toolkit for organizing, formatting, and representing data effectively. I can see how these features will help us maintain clarity and efficiency in an automation workflow. Uh, so I'd like to discuss functionalities that Zoho Sheet provides to visually enhance and enrich the data that is input into Zoho Sheet. I'm looking for styling my content, maybe a few examples that I can come up with, formatting, styles, and fonts. Could you give me some examples maybe?
Absolutely, Balaji. Zoho also provides option to visually enhance the representation of your data. You have the ability to add fonts, color borders. You can change the grid themes and settings, and also the format settings of the sheet.
Can you show me how to use these options to style my data? Also, I want to use a font that's installed on my computer. Is that possible?
In Zoho Sheet, you have variety of fonts to choose from the font list. On your sheet, on the top band, you have the font option, and in the drop down, you can see variety of fonts getting listed. So you can choose anyone from this, or if you need more fonts, we also have font library. Go to add fonts from font library, and you can see different set of fonts available, and you can search for it. And also, we do support different languages so that you can search for that particular language specific fonts as well. And since you asked how to add fonts from your mission, we also have option for it. Under add fonts, we have add from your mission library computer, where you can just enter the font name and add it to your sheet. Next, we also have cell color. Applying colors to text and cell in Zoho Sheet is simple. You can use color palette to enhance the data representation by highlighting important information or categorizing data visually. These features enable agents to effectively distinguish and organize data using color. For instance, they can employ the red color to denote high priority information and ensure clarity in the data analysis and management process. And moving on, we have the cell border and merge cells. Enhancing data visualization can be achieved by customizing cell borders in Zoho Sheet. The users have the flexibility to add colors and adjust the thickness of border, which helps them to organize data more effectively. By merging cells and applying borders digitally, they can create visual distinction between different sections of data, improving overall readability and presentation. This approach not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the spreadsheet, but also aids in conveying information more clearly, facilitating better data analysis and decision making.
These have been very helpful, Rohit. But what other options does Zoho Sheet provide under formatting? So I've heard about features like grids, themes. Can you give me some more information that you know?
You can align the cells content horizontally, vertically, increase, decrease indent. You have wrap option. So we have these kind of options to format the entire sheet, and you can have it look more in aesthetic manner. And also, we got ability to freeze your rows and column, ensures the important headers or labels remain visible. So here, just go to the view tab on the top band, and first we have the freeze. You can have the header section to get freezed. You can change the grid lines, or you can even hide the grid lines. You can change the grid direction from left to right or right to left. You can also change the grid space. You can look at more classy, comfort, or cozy. And also we have option to zoom your sheet. And last, we have the appearance, where you can change it to light or dark. We got the themes option, where you can change the entire theme of your sheet. You don't have to change it by cell. Just select the theme, and you can see as I switch over to the different themes, the entire cell color is getting changed.
That's perfect. Thanks for introducing me to these features. But again, a quick question. Are there any spreadsheet or local level settings that I should know? For example, I would like to maintain the currency in dollars. Can that be done?
Balaji, we have option for that as well. So under the file menu, you can find our spreadsheet setting on the bottom. From there, you can set a default font for your data. You can set the font size, you can set the font color, and also you can choose the grid color, so that whenever you open a new sheet, it will follow the same that you have applied here. And as we asked, the localize settings. So here you can change your language, the date format, the corrective symbol, and also in calculation, you can also save your iterative preferences as well.
All right, that's perfect, Rohit. We have come to the end of the session. So, Rohit, could you give us a quick overview of what we discussed today?
In today's webinar, we explored the comprehensive capability of Zoho Sheet, focusing on fundamental aspects such as importing, organizing, and formatting data. Throughout our discussion, we emphasized practical applications in industry context with a specific example from the software industry, illustrating how these features enhance project management and data analysis. Importantly, these tools are versatile and applicable across diverse industries such as finance, healthcare, and education, enabling professionals to optimize data workflow and improve decision-making process.
Thanks for the overview, Rohit. So to wrap up, Zoho Sheet stands out as a robust tool that empowers users to not only manage data effectively, but also to present it intuitively and professionally. So once again, thank you all for joining today. Hoping to see you in our next webinar. Bye-bye.